Watch this one. This one should rustle a few jimmies.
Deadlift, a bodybuilding movement.
Oh, that's a good one. I think to build a thick back, yes. When I stand on stage, even as an amateur, where I stand out the most is the thickness of my back relative to everybody else on stage.
I love the deadlift. That's why I asked you. I asked Phil Heath the same question. He says, no, I've never done it in my life. So when you say, okay, Phil's back was one of the best.
Right.
Where Ronnie did deadlifts, all these guys. So I always like to ask, because it's a very common question I get. And I still deadlift. Like, I don't do a lot of weight, but every other week I deadlift for back.
Okay. It's about as much time I need to recover from each deadlift session as well, about 10 to 14 days. So I'll do it about twice a month when I'm not in prep. I don't do any deadlifts in prep. Yeah.
So you're going to get back to that once you get off season again, huh?
Oh, 100%. But that's where it gets scary because
the ego's never leaving, man.
You know, I mean, I try to check it at the door.
If we're talking about deadlifts being a bodybuilding movement, i.e. hypertrophy, deadlifts are pretty shit. In my opinion, unless you're specifically targeting strength or not training for hypertrophy, then deadlifts shouldn't be in a program. And even for hypertrophy, we want to target muscle specifically. So if we're doing a deadlift that is effectively a hamstring / lower back movement, one of those muscles is going to give way before the other. On top of that, the amount of effort and energy that you require for doing deadlifts, very, very high. But then that might take away energy from movements later on where you could do more volume of something else. And to be honest, Larry Wills said it in the video himself. When he's on prep, he does not do deadlifts. And when he does do deadlifts, he can only do it every 10 to 14 days. And that is because the amount of fatigue that it will build up. Another reason for deadlifts being pretty shit is because everyone's got an ego that they can't leave at the door. Everyone always goes for a 1 rep max. And that is going to get people more likely to be injured.